Hi everyone, it's Kasia from Tarot Map, and this is deck modification video. This is this amazing commonplace tarot by Nell Latimer, and I decided to chop off a little bit of the top border and the bottom border, and I'm doing it very raw, so it's not going to be perfect. So what I'm doing, I basically took one card and marked the borders how I want to look, how I want them to look. And now what I do very kind of basic. I don't have the, the trimming. What is it called? This trimming thing that you trim decks. I don't have it, so I'm doing it very basic way. I just put one card on top of the other and basically just cut it off, and then do it also from the bottom. So I just make sure everything is kind of equal here and trim it like this. So I noticed that I go with the major card onto the major because I'm kind of feel like the names should be kind of vaguely the same way, and also the numbers. So the majors, I try to cut off the majors, the minors of the minors. The chord cards, I noticed, have a little bit different layout as well because they have more words on them. And so that's what I do. And then I take, it's not too bad, right? Not too bad. And then I take this Kadomaru Pro that has small, medium and large holes, and I use the small size and I round the cards, and I feel like I'm going to, when they round it, I feel that looks better, don't you think? It kind of really looks a bit more equal. So when I round them, I feel what I want to do. I want to take probably, do I have it? I'm going to take red Sharpie. This is pink, but I'm going to take red Sharpie, and I think I want to edge it in red. I will show you later how it goes, but here I have a few cards that I rounded already. So despite the fact that my method is pretty lame, you have to be quite a brave, maybe brave cutter to do that. And I noticed some of the images are a tiny little bit smaller, like for example this Two of Cups, it's a bit smaller than others, but nevertheless it looks kind of okay. I feel like the chord cards, maybe I did a little bit too low on the name here. So for your benefit, just if you want to trim it, just make sure maybe that with the chord cards you put it up a little bit more. There's also aces, so I keep one ace, one major, like few of the minors just to use on the new cards as the template. And let's see, 10 of Cups, which one looks kind of strong? I feel like this one looks quite strong, so I can't be bothered to be too precise about it, but I want it, my Libra moon, I like it pretty, so I don't want to have it skew, or see, this one didn't maybe work too well. Maybe I'm talking. So I'm going to go once again closer to the original one. Okay, and then I make sure that this is tightly here as a border, that it's equal, and I'm going to cut right at this one. So not too bad. And then we go on like this. So I'm going to I'm going to speed it up and then show you the end effect, how it looks. But I just wanted to show you how I'm doing it, even if you don't have the guillotine. Oh, that's how it's called, the guillotine. And if you're brave enough, if you trust your hands, you can do it the peasant way with no equipment, you know. So minors on minors, kind of, you know, look how the pictures and numbers are kind of going. By the end of this I can see, and that's a little bit skew, I feel. That's better. So by the end of that you can kind of see how much you have it sticking up from the bottom and from the top. So you can notice if there is too much of the frame left above or too little below, then you can kind of fix it. But other than that, it works kind of okay. And as I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. So now when we have the major, I go with the kind of major on major, and I just don't think about it too much. When you cut, I focus at, you know, where I'm going. I'm not focusing on all the where I am right now, but I'm focusing on where I'm going, and I cut quickly. I don't think, instinctually, and it works okay. So aces, again, a different one, and I just kind of try to fit it like this. I really love this deck, so I just recently I don't feel like deck modification much, even though I have to say that when you modify a deck you kind of personalize it. It's kind of fun, but yeah, I couldn't be bothered recently. But I really want to see this deck the way I want to see it, and in this way the artwork becomes bigger. And I also really want to edge it red. I think it's going to be very kind of goddess-like, you know. So it's a little bit later, as you can see from the light, and I have chopped the whole deck. It's not perfect, but it's not very bad, you know, gathering. So you have some differences, but it doesn't disturb shuffling. The shuffling is just fine, so you know, I don't care. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going, as I said, take this Kadomaru Pro and use the small size corners, and I'm going to round all of the cards, and then I'm going to take the red Sharpie and edge the deck in red. I think I want red. I could edge it in black, but I feel like edging in red will give it a little bit of tooth, you know, a little bit of a spunky kind of goddess-like look. I'm just going to come back when I finish rounding the corners here and show you how I edge it with a Sharpie. And let's see, I think I'm going to just go for it and just, yeah, just go through the edges and gild it. Okay, so this is the deck trimmed, and now the size of the regular tarot. Let me just grab, what do I have here? So this is the regular tarot size. This is the size of the trimmed commonplace tarot, and I think it looks amazing. It's not too bad, as I said, with the inequality. Not perfect, but totally perfect for shuffling. And if we want to put 3 cards together, let the tarot deck show us how we did. How does it feel in his new outfit? Do over. How do you feel, tarot deck? Show us. Oh, I think he likes to move from the old into the new. We'll see. Oh, maybe not too keen though. But I think in this particular question, the devil will speak about passion. It moved somewhere through the darker phase into the sun. Exactly. That's what I feel we did. We moved it from the place where maybe there was black borders into the place where it looks really funky and amazing, and there's Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so I feel like the deck is very happy with how it turned out. And now also, if we wanted to use, you know, this cute little oracle, which maybe I will also kind of etch in red or in green, I feel like this looks good. What do you think, guys? Let me know, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I speak to you soon. Bye.